As KTBS celebrates 70 years tonight, we honor a man who started watching us when he was in his 30s.
Yes.
Hard to believe that. Courtland Milloy celebrating 100 years today. He is actually one of the original 78 faculty members over at Booker T. Washington High School here in Shreveport.
Yeah, and Jonathan, I found out that it wasn't just a teaching job that brought him to Shreveport 75 years ago.
Look at what amazing children you raised.
At 100 years old today, Courtland Milloy has made quite a few decisions.
I wanted to get it right, wanted to guess at it.
Life is filled with making decisions, but one that he made in 1949 would provide the framework for his adult life.
My wife, my girlfriend at that time.
His girlfriend, Blanche Hurley, was recruited from Tuskegee in Alabama to teach at Booker T. Washington, Caddo Parish's first senior high school for blacks.
I was working for the Chicago Defender.
He was a reporter some 800 miles away, and Blanche said,
"Would you be willing to leave Chicago and come to Shreveport and accept the position as a teacher of graphic arts?" And I said, "Well, is that the only way that we would be able to get married?" And she says, "I'm afraid so."
He packed and headed to Shreveport.
The same day that she got here, we got married.
Wedding bells soon became school bells. Booker T. Washington opened in 1950. Courtland and Blanche were among the original 78 teachers. Some black students in Northwest Louisiana had been waiting years to get a high school diploma. Central High Colored School only went to 9th grade.
They could not earn enough credits to enter a college, Grambling or Southern or whatever.
Beyond teaching, Milloy pursued his love for photography.
Oh, wow.
And he took lots of photos, also requiring decision-making. He captured this black and white photo of a young Reverend Harry Blake who was beaten by police.
You try to capture what you see. I would not take my handkerchief or a towel and wipe that tear off.
And he photographed debutantes, graduates, and lots of brides.
I was probably one of the first photographers that could do a wedding in color.
In 1965, he decided to transform a distressed building into Milloy's photographics.
When I first started out in printing, it was all done from metal.
After a successful career, the trailblazer admits,
I wouldn't know how to use your camera, I wouldn't just look at it,
He has a digital camera now, but looking back over his decision to follow his heart, he could not have pictured all that he and his bride would accomplish.
Seems like that we came along at the right time.
Now, the name printed on photographs is printed on a street dedication sign where his business once thrived. There's also a Courtland Milloy Day, all because of decisions he made through the years, including the one that brought him to Shreveport.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy 100th birthday, Mr. Milloy. Brenda Teal, KTBS 3 News. And that's the members of the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity celebrating with their fraternity brother with a birthday song that happened on Sunday. Milloy is the only original faculty member of Booker T. Washington who's still living. His wife passed away in 2014.
Brenda, that was an incredible story.
One of my favorite. I enjoyed meeting Mr. Milloy so very much.
Not only just an inspirational story, a love story too.
It was a love story.
I really like that.
Thank you.
That was really good. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.